Okay, here we go. Oh, goodness. So, I wanted to tell you all what has happened to me since I quit smoking. And I just want to clarify that I am vaping. Okay, so to be transparent, I do want to let you know that I am vaping, but I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. And for me, that's working out the best. Now, I will say that I do have people telling me you need to get off of that and they're not good for you. And of course, my doctors don't want me taking it. And I get that. You know, the truth of the matter is, whenever you put something in your body that's not supposed to be there, you know, there is risk involved in that. So, disclaimer, however, it is working for me. And I just want to put that out there that I'm being honest. I do look at the ingredients, and I'm putting it out there because, you know, smoking is an addiction, and you have to figure out how to manage your addictions. Okay, it's personal and what works for you. Okay, and that's what's working for me. So let's move on. It's been 1 year, 2 weeks, and 4 days since I quit. I've had one cold since then, and that is something that I want to put out there because I never got sick. I'm going to put that in quotations, got sick when I was smoking, but I think part of the reason why is because the little hairs in your respiratory tract, you know, they get kind of paralyzed and burnt really when you're smoking cigarettes. And so, you know, I had a constant cough, and you know, I was always trying to clear out all the crap and junk that was in my lungs. So I might have been sick and not even known it because of what I was doing to myself. But I'm not coughing. That's another thing. The way I used to. I get frogs here and there. And of course, everybody coughs, you know, if you've got something that you need to clear out of your lungs. But I don't cough constantly like I used to. And so that's another thing that's gone, is that cough. And then another significant change, really significant, this is probably the most important thing, is that I don't have the crackles in my lung anymore, or lungs. So in the past, you know, the medical professionals know when you smoke, okay? Because they can hear it. If they don't smell it on you, which I don't smell like cigarettes anymore, if they don't smell it on you, they can hear it in your lungs. It sounds crackly, like kind of like a plastic crackly sound. That's the impression that I get. I don't know, I've never heard it. But yeah, you don't have that crackle sound anymore in my lungs. And then talking about smells, so I have become super sensitive to the smell of cigarettes. Like, I can smell it anywhere. And I didn't used to be able to smell it, and that's kind of obvious, but I'll give you an example. So somebody had given me a bunch of clothes, and they were mixed between hers and her daughter's. And I know the lady that gave them to me doesn't smoke, but I was going through the clothes, and I kept getting this like whiff of smoke, and I was in an environment where nobody around me was smoking, you know, and I was like, I smell cigarettes, I smell cigarettes, I smell cigarettes. It was the clothes. It was very faint, but I could smell it, and I know that previously I never would have been able to smell it. So yeah, and then what I did is I figured out it was coming from the clothes, because eventually I found a little burn mark on a sweater. So I was like, oh, her daughter smokes, you know. Yep. So I had a lung function test, because, you know, I'm waiting to find out what's going on with this dang node, and he did a lung function, and my lung function is actually good. So I don't really have a metric to measure it against beforehand, but it had been probably 6 or 7 months since I quit smoking when I took the lung function test, and he said it was pretty good. So you know, considering that I have COPD, I've had COPD since my late 30s, early 40s, so I've had it for a long time. And like I said, I don't really have the numbers to measure it against. I just have what my doctor told me. So there's that. And then I'm using an app. I look at it periodically. I don't check it every day or anything like that, but it just tells me exactly how long it's been since I quit, because I don't really keep track of stuff like that, sad to say, but that's how I know the exact amount of days that it's been since I quit smoking. And one of the things that it says is that my risk of heart disease, developing heart disease, at this point, after a year, is half of that of a current smoker. I've reduced my risk of heart disease by half in just 1 year. And you know, there's some other things that are less, but it's going to take time, such as my lung cancer risk, which you know, and then my heart rate and energy levels and things like that. Those have all improved. And so, you know, my reason for putting this out there is that if I can do this, and I've smoked since I was 14 years old. 14. That's a long time. That's most of my life, right? If I can do it and find a way to manage it that's healthier, then you can do it too, okay? So I'm not really telling you to vape. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm telling you to find a method that works for you. Don't let somebody tell you how to manage your addictions, okay? Whatever those addictions are, but specifically smoking, because that's what I deal with, or nicotine. So yes, I'm still addicted to nicotine, but I'm not putting all those chemicals in my body from the cigarettes. I'm just putting a couple ingredients in my body that, you know, anyway, it's the lesser of two evils. That's my whole point. So I hope you found this interesting. I hope you found it helpful. I hope you found it encouraging. And if you want to continue this journey with me, I do other things on this channel, but I am trying to document my journey through my health improvements. Go ahead and subscribe and follow. Share it if you know somebody that it might help. And I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you.